All right. Hello, it's Jessica Plamondon with Royal LePage Atlantic, and of course with the Fall River and Area Business Association. And I am so delighted to be sitting down with Rory Fox of Swole Bears this morning. Rory is one of the newest members of the Fall River and Area Business Association, and you can probably tell he's quite young. He is our youngest member by far. So I wanted to have a little chat with Rory, get to know him and learn a little bit about his business. So welcome, Rory. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Okay, so some housekeeping. This is Rory Fox. He is the owner of Swolle Bears. His Instagram handle is @swolebears_protein gummies. And his email is swolegummies, FWOLLEGUMMIES @gmail.com. So if you like what you hear here, you can order Rory's products online through his website or through his Instagram channel. So his category is food, supplements, and health food, and he's based here in Fall River and in Lower Sackville. So Rory, welcome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Do you want to take a moment to describe your business?
Yeah. So Swole Bears protein gummies are, as you can tell, a protein gummy bear. So they're a healthier option to the alternative regular candy. They're sweetened with honey and so they're naturally sweetened, low in calorie and high in protein.
Awesome. What made you decide to start this business?
I always really liked candy and really liked sugar. So after a couple of years ago, I realized that I should maybe make some changes in my diet and try and cut out some sugar. So I always still loved candy. So I wanted to try and make something that I could still eat that would fit in like my diet. So I had the idea to start making healthier candy. So after experimenting with a bunch of different recipes, switching them up, and I added protein powder, all this other stuff. I finally came up with a good recipe. So that's kind of what made me want to start it, just a healthier option for people.
Great. That's really great. Now, and how did you get started? What were the early days like for you?
I would just work at school during lunch. I would look up different recipes, brainstorm, think over it, and starting up, it was harder than I thought it was going to be. There was a lot of, especially in food, there's a lot more steps to taking and starting up a business. So starting it was definitely more difficult, but I just created time. You always have time to do something. It's just a lot of people say they don't.
Absolutely, 100%. And what has surprised you the most about starting Swole Bears? What took you by surprise?
I would say all the extra reading and work, because like I said, with food, there's a lot of extra safety courses and lots of extra rules that you wouldn't have in like say a clothing brand or something like that. So there was lots of courses I had to take and filling out forms and just reading over lots of rules and stuff and making sure I get all food grade equipment and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah. So food safety is obviously a big concern for government officials. Okay. So next question. What is something most people don't know about this business?
A lot of people don't know that I make them. It's they're not made somewhere else. I make them here in Fall River, and I'm 15, still in high school, and I love working out, so that's why I wanted to make them a protein version, not just like a healthier version. I also want to incorporate protein, so yeah.
That's great. And also something people don't know is that Friday night and your 15-year-old young man staying home making Swole Bears. I think that's really great. So what are some of your goals for Swole Bears over the next year?
One of my main goals is to sell online. I've been building a website with some help of some friends, and I've figured out shipping and all that stuff. So hoping to start shipping around Canada soon. So that's the main goal right now. And then selling in some bigger stores around Canada.
Right on. Why do you think it's important to shop local?
I think it's important to shop local because a lot of big brands, especially having to ship around the world, and preserving it. There's a lot of businesses that add a lot of stuff that isn't really healthy for you, but in order to ship around the world, they need to add that. And I think supporting local and around your province or state, it's important because they're always healthier options. It's usually fresh and just, yeah, fresh.
That's great. That's great. And you can change things quicker. You don't have to apply to a board to make changes to your ingredients or your recipes or your packaging. You get to
Hmm.
decide it all. Yeah, just cool. So, okay, Rory, what are some of your favorite things to do in and around Fall River?
One of my favorite things to do is work out. I've been in a couple powerlifting competitions around the Fall River, Halifax area. I also love playing baseball. So I play on a competitive team. So I like just going to the fields and practicing stuff like that.
What do you do besides work?
Kind of what I just said. I kind of just like to go to the gym, work out and stuff like that, and obviously get my schoolwork done.
Right on, right on. Well, Rory, it has been such a pleasure chatting with you. I think you're an inspiration at such a young age, starting your own business and something that you're passionate about and something you've put a lot of thought into. So congratulations. It's really great chatting with you. And I look forward to seeing all the great things you do in the future.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. Until next time, it's Jessica Plamondon on behalf of the Fall River and Area Business Association, your current president. If you know anybody who would like to sit down and chat about their business, I would love to hear from you. 902-999-2667. Take care.